it been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want.
Hi you guys, welcome back to another Cancer reading. Thank you very much for tuning in whenever you do. So y'all, I do have a card pre-pulled out. I did not pick this card myself, it showed up. So your success will silence every critic. Your success will silence every critic. So literally anybody who could be like critiquing you in a negative type of way or preyed on your downfall, okay, they could be like doubting you, whatever the case is, underestimating you. Look, your success, this could be something new that's about to happen. You could be accomplishing something like really major, but it's going to silence every critic. It's like they're going to regret that they even like went up against you. That's what it seemed like. But you know, sometimes people will never admit it either. Somebody who always got something negative to say, okay, they ain't gonna have nothing to say. Tell me more about this. Tell me about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers. Look, so you're being protected from something unseen. So for some people, I do feel like when it comes towards seen and unseen forces, and especially because sometimes like low-key, especially like on these social media platforms or even like in a workplace, people be critiquing, hating. Like seriously, I feel like hating right now is at an all-time high. Like it's crazy. So it could be like something that's unseen, something that you can't quite see, right, about a critic. But it's okay because there's a need to keep focusing on yourself, focus on your goals, whatever it is that you got going on. It's like very productive. Stay focused on that. What else are they needing to see here? Tell me about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers. What's this? Okay, so look, their plan backfired the moment they attempted it or even like thought about it too. So a critic of yours, when it comes towards your success, they could have like planned for your demise or whatever. It's like they wanted to see you fail, but it looks like it backfired. So there could be confirmation for some people on something that could have happened. Look, this is actually confirming too, this person could have been an energy vampire too. It's like, and I feel like too, because I'm hearing specifically, it's like somebody who wanted to be attached to your success, but they're super negative. And it's like, how dare you? Or like, I don't know what type of drugs they on to even think that. They feel like if they're attached to your success that they can like critique you, or even like that whole like micromanaging thing. For some people, somebody could have been trying to like micromanage you, and it's like, no. Tell me about your success. And I do feel like too, because I'm actually seeing one of my cards, it says let your success speak for you. So yeah, it's like you're not doing those type of talking. It's like your results, the results of like what it is that you've been working towards or whatever, whether you choose to show it to other people or not, it's gonna clearly show that Cancer was focusing on themselves. Tell me about it, and especially if you're not out here like critiquing, being negative to other people too, what they got going on. Yeah. Tell me about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers. So look, your success could indicate a new financial opportunity here. To me, it's giving like an abundant opportunity. Okay. It looks like this is coming in from source. So tell me about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers. And it looks like this is what's coming towards you. For some people, this could have already happened too. But it's like when this Ace of Pentacles hit, it's gonna be some cricket sounds going on this week. So look, the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles coming out here. So I do feel like when it comes towards like finances, material gain, things look very, very successful. With the Knight of Pentacles though, it does look like this could be like a slow moving offer. I do feel like there's a need to trust in divine timing here when it comes towards like the success of your plans, your goals, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. It may seem like things are moving slow, but slow and steady wins the race. What's that saying with the tortoise and the hare, that story? Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. It's like you're not rushing or like you're not competing against other people. When it happens for you, it just happens. Page of Wands coming out. I do feel like there's some type of good news coming through. What's this about here? Something about your success. Oh yeah, for some people, there's like an idea. There could be something that you started. This is something surrounding your passions or something that you're like super passionate about. If you already got it started, there's a need to like keep moving towards it, like keep working towards it, because it looks like it's successful. To me, it's giving like a successful idea or the start of something new. Something about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers. Okay, so an Emperor energy is coming out. The Page of Cups is showing up here too. For some people, like low-key, you can have some admirers when it comes towards like work and career. But I do feel like this is like an element of surprise. I feel like there's something new that's popping up out of the blue. But an Emperor energy is coming out here. Somebody could be like in a position of power. It's given very much like authority. I feel like somebody is a boss. I feel like they can actually like tell people what to do. Like that's what it's giving. And you could be in that energy too with the Emperor, but it's giving like boss energy. It's like you're not out here critiquing nobody in a negative type of way or worrying about what somebody else got going on because you're the boss. Where it's like you're choosing to be in control or take responsibility of your life. What's this about? Yeah, something about your life and like what it is that you got going on. So where I feel like the critic, and it could be like more than one critic too, because they always be like in a group or whatever. They need like a support system. Usually they be like together. But whoever the critics are, it's almost like they're trying to determine what you should do in your life. The whole time it's like they're not really doing anything with theirs. It's like it does not match up to like what you're doing. Even though it could be something like completely different. They may have like different interests, but it's just too much of that like negative stuff going on. Something about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers. Okay, so look, y'all, the Hermit coming out. The Hermit been showing up a lot, y'all. I don't know if y'all like really outside for Cancer season or not, because the Hermit been showing up a little too much. But I mean, you could be inside, outside. You just pop out every, occasionally or whatever. But I feel like you've been like in Hermit mode, focusing on yourself when it comes towards like your goals. This could be something that you're keeping to yourself. Even like something about not really having like a social life is very significant too. But it's like you have goals, like you're trying to achieve certain things. So sometimes you do got to go into hermit mode. Something about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers. Something about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers. Yeah, it's because you're on the right path. For some people, you could have answered a call. You answered the call. But look, them signs definitely been signing. When it comes towards signs and synchronicities here, when it comes towards your path, for some people, you may not, I feel like you could be like low-key kind of overthinking it. But I do feel like there's slight self-doubt when it comes towards the path that you're on. But I feel like Spirit is coming through, like letting you know that you're doing a really great job. Like, try not to let people project their mindset, their insecurities onto you to have you in this energy to where you're like doubting yourself. You're putting limitations on yourself, but it's only because of the influence, the negative influence of another person. Like, that's not right. There's some things that you're not able to see, but it's like, try not to let it affect you mentally, because it looks like the person's blindfolded. Something about your success will silence every critic. Also too, I do see like an awakening as well. That rebirth energy, I had mentioned that yesterday in one of my readings, but as I'm saying this right now, there's one that I have not made public. But for a lot of people, it's like you went through a rebirth, and I feel like we can go through more than one rebirth, but to me it's giving like something about you going through like a rebirth, a change, a major transformation. And this has something to do with like your the path that you're on. What else is Cancer needs to hear? Something about your success will silence every critic. I'm gonna ask like what the critics been saying, and I don't care who doesn't want to hear what they've been saying, but I do. Something about the crit. What have the critics been saying here for Cancers? Look, it's all lies. That deceptive type of energy, they're like literally self-sabotaging themselves though, by like trying to intrude onto like your success. The moon, so heavy projection, negative energy, evil eye is giving a return to sender immediately. People be thinking they slick though. They be thinking it's like low-key funny. They think it's cute to be doing that, and it's not, because you look crazy doing that. And especially people who like to hide behind masks, even like fake pages is significant too. Something about your success will silence every critic. Like somebody who always got something negative to say, and it's the one on this channel too. It's really sad. You like a real disappointment to the Cancer community. It's like literally every type of comment they ever made is like negative. That is like super weird, because it's like, why in the world are you watching? I don't know how people be sleeping at night, or how they can even digest their food when they know they doing it. It's not cute at all. Like, it just makes you look crazy. And to me, it be giving like low-key, like there's a mental health issue going on. Tell me about your success will silence every critic. And I just think it's funny. That's why I just don't be blocking people no more. Tell me about your success, because you got to have a critic some way, somehow. Tell me about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers, please. Yeah, so look, y'all, the death card coming out. So I feel like this is a major change, transformation. But I'm seeing you as like the death card. Like there's something new about you. It's like the old you is like over and done with. There's like a new version of you, Cancer, that has appeared or that's going to be appearing. And it's because of this Tower moment. Yeah, for some people, a spiritual awakening is very significant, because I keep feeling that energy like super heavy. Even like the read that I did yesterday. For a lot of people, if you went through like a spiritual awakening, it's like you have awakened to who you truly are, even though we learn new things about ourselves like every day. But no, it's like you a completely different person, and it's all because of this Tower moment. This Tower, sometimes them Tower moments do be hurting, and especially when a lot of truth is revealed, it's very shocking, but it's for your highest good. And I feel like too, this is giving the energy of like somebody literally like breaking through the matrix. I feel like spirit lifted the veil from your eyes, and sometimes that can be very shocking, but once that veil is lifted, it's like you can't go backwards. You can't unsee certain things, especially when it comes towards people hating too. I call 1111 on the timer. What else does Cancer need to hear? What's this critiquing about? Oh yeah, you know what, their critics could be talking about your transformation too. It's like they talking about this new version of you. They was talking about the old version of you, and they talking about the new version of you, but it's like, who cares? Stay in your power. With the Magician coming out, stay in your power. There could be a need to call your power back, but to me it's giving like, go ahead and do that return to sender for real. Go ahead and do it, especially when it comes towards like work too, y'all. The Three of Pentacles. So like even when it comes towards for some people, you could be like an artist. I feel like you could be somebody who's like creative, whatever your skill or talent is. Yeah, it's like, of course you're gonna have some critics. They don't be knowing what they talking about. I feel like somebody could be older too. It's like one of them type of people. It's like they don't even know nothing about what you doing. They don't have the same skills and talents that you have, but for some reason they feel the need to like critique you. And low-key, people be trying to be funny about it too. It's almost like in a way they trying to like humble you, make you feel as if like you're not so talented, or what you're doing doesn't mean anything, like it don't have no type of purpose. No, keep moving forward, keep doing what it is that you're doing. What's this about here? Some of them critics, so they're gonna be in your face too when you become success, or like, you know, with the success, however it goes. For some people, there's like public recognition though surrounding this success. It's like you receiving more public recognition, or being truly recognized for your skills and your talents. You deserve that. What's this about here? Tell me about your success will silence every critic here for Cancers. Okay, Queen of Pentacles coming out. So yeah, the Queen of Coins. It looks like you got your bag. The bag is secured. Okay, I see luck, success. It looks very abundant, very luxurious too, but it's like you worked really hard for it. You could be a King of Pentacles too, but to me it's giving like something don't work out. And it's like after a period of being in this energy, this is my second time seeing this card, so it's like a lot going on mentally, a lot of confusion. It's like that self-doubt, but it's like a temporary type of situation, but sometimes you gotta talk yourself out of it. If you listen to like motivational speeches or like, you know, videos, there could be a need to do that too. It's like anytime you start doubting yourself or feeling like uninspired, not really knowing like when things gonna work out, it's like you may not feel as successful. Get out of that energy. Say your affirmations too. What's this about here? Give me clarity on this for Cancers. Hopefully my phone won't overheat. Oh, it's good. Tell me about your success silence every critic here for Cancers. Yeah, so look, the Knight of Pentacles coming out. I do feel like, look, this could be confirmation. If you took a leap of faith on yourself, see, it was just you. Knight of Pentacles, it worked out. I'm seeing it two ways, because like the Fool card could definitely indicate taking a leap of faith towards like a new beginning, but I feel like you took that risk, like you bet on yourself and it worked out. It paid off. Like you're about to be seeing your hard work pay off. You're going to be seeing the fruits of your labor. I'm ask about this. I forgot about this card, y'all. But I feel like it has something to do with like a critic having some type of plan against your success or something. But I'm going to just see what shows up. But it says their plan backfired the moment they attempted it. So, oh yeah, you know what? It could have been like in a workplace. Something about like work is significant. Or like the energy surrounding work. Something about their plan backfired the moment they attempted it here for Cancers. Oh, the death card. Something has ended though. Yeah, I feel like this, yeah, something backfired like in a major way. But tell me about their plan backfired the moment they attempted it here for Cancers. Oh, so look, the Knight of Swords, and look, the Eight of Pentacles coming out. So yeah, something about like work is significant, but I feel like you could be focusing more so on work. Like you're focusing on, you could be like working on a project. I feel like you're showing up as somebody who's like very productive right now. So with the Knight of Swords coming out, something backfired. I do feel like this could be a situation so where whatever type of plan somebody had against you, you may be seeing this person again or coming across them again. But it's like when they see you again, it's like you're successful or something has worked out for you. That's what it feels like. This could be like literally anybody. But to me, it's almost like now they're like rushing in. Somebody who at one point could have tried to like critique you some way, somehow. What's this about what their plan backfired the moment they attempted it? And even if you do got somebody who's like choosing to like charge at you, come at you, look, before they even think about doing it, or they could be in motion of, you know, doing it, whatever they got to do, they could be like send you some type of message or trying to communicate with you. It's gonna backfire. Something about their plan backfired the moment they attempted it here for Cancers. Yeah, the Magician coming out here. I feel like it backfired though, because you could have did like a return to sender, or you transmuted that energy some way, somehow. What's this about? Something about their plan, and somebody could have been like sleeping on your skills. They didn't think, it's like, even though for a lot of people, you could be showing up as a magician, right? But it's like they don't even know like the depths of like why you're showing up as a magician. You may show, because even with the magicians too, it's like they show on one hand, the other hand is down. You may not be showing like everything that you can do. So I feel like you got a trick up your sleeve. They didn't know that you had a trick up your sleeve. So when they decided to plan, or you know, whatever this is, their plan entails of, it backfired because they didn't realize really who they were dealing with. What is this plan about? I'm gonna ask that. What's this plan about against Cancers? Okay, Two of Pentacles. This plan could have been a situation to where, okay, so I'm seeing this two ways, to where like I feel like you could be in this Two of Pentacles energy. Their plan was possibly to even try to throw you off balance, like possibly to distract you. But then I do feel like this could be in a romantic sense, so where somebody could have been juggling. Yeah, somebody could have had other options, but then you could have had other options too. That's what it looks like. So yeah, I feel like somebody could have been an energy vampire though. And it's almost like the energy vampire, like always like right here in your ear or trying to be up in your face. That could be like a work situation for somebody. That's like confirmation that you're not tripping. That person's like an energy vampire. Even like those monitoring spirits too at work. It's like you could be minding your business, or like whatever it is that you're doing. You could be working on something, and then for some reason like the person wants to see like what you're doing, or they try to find a way to see what you're doing. What's this plan about against Cancers? Oh, so look, someone is keeping tabs. So yeah, whoever this is, they could be keeping tabs on you. Pay attention to work though, because it kind of feel like, because with that Three of Pentacles, it looked like the older person, or like an older woman figure, was like standing over the person who was working. It's like that type of energy. they want to see like what you doing. And they supposed to be working. That's crazy. Tell me about their plan backfire. What's this plan about against Cancers? Okay, so they're guiding your next decision. So yeah, this could be a situation where it's like somebody's trying to make it seem as if they can make or like guide you with your next decision, but try to be careful about even like planning something with somebody, because another person should not be, as long as you trust the person when it comes towards advice, because sometimes you can't ask somebody for guidance about what decision that you're trying to make or whatever. But if it's something negative where it's like they trying to critique you, make it seem like you crazy or like you're not making the right decision, then it's like, nah, something's off about that. Trust yourself when it comes towards making your next decision. Something about feathers is significant too. They send you feathers as signs. What's this plan right here that backfired? What's this plan that backfired here for Cancers? Okay, so you're aligned with prosperity and ease. So whatever this plan is, I feel like it could be just like super irrelevant. But either way, it's like you're being aligned and guided to prosperity and ease. It's like life getting easier for you. And look, y'all, your new life costs your old habits. See, that old version of you, like you could have had some bad habits, or this could be like your mindset too. But it looks like a whole new you, seriously, with this new lifestyle or like a new life. To me, it's given like you may have had to sacrifice certain things, but when I talk about sacrifice, I'm talking about like old habits, things that you used to do. You can't do it right now because it's not in alignment with who you are as a person. So y'all, I'm actually end it here. I gotta go because it got hot. But thank you so much for listening or watching.